Hello, guys. Hello from Kyiv. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I am a Kyiv guide and resident of Kyiv for more than 11 years already. Or in coming summer, in July, I will mark my 12th anniversary of my start of my living in Kyiv. And today I wanna share with you my opinion about events, recent events in Kyiv. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, and I want to inform you that last night there was another massive attack on Ukraine. Uh, it was uh, it was uh, combined air attack. Russia uses all kinds of missiles and drones they have at their disposal. Here you can see fresh card of attack on, and as you can see, here is Kyiv. It was main target of their attacks, and also Vinnytsia and Kharkiv, Kharkiv and Sumy. Sumy was under attacks, and all kinds, all parts of Ukraine were under attacks. And here on this map you have you can see traces of drones and missiles. And several days before, they began preparation for their attack. They did not attack us with missiles, but there were a lot of reconnaissance drones over Ukraine. They studied the situation in Ukraine, and they prepared this attack. This attack for me, for my family, started maybe 20 past midnight, and it was sounds of drones and air defense. So hello, viewer number 2958. Today we discuss the recent events in Kyiv and last attack on Kyiv. Well, where were we? Attack for us started just right after, and approximately at 1 a.m. We heard explosions of ballistic missiles. So ballistic missiles travel very short period of time. Just it needs maybe 5 or 10 minutes to reach Kyiv from Russia. Russia is here, and this is occupied area. Donetsk, Lugansk districts, and also they launched missiles from occupied Crimea. Once again, my name is Sergey Uzlov, and I am a Kyiv guide. And I moved from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk, from my native city, nearly 12 years ago. And it is very long story to tell you about my travel around Ukraine. But if cut long story short, I left my home in July of 2014, and we moved to small village not far from Mariupol. And with advance of Russians from Rostov district, so I show you map where Rostov is. Well, well, well. Well, guys, this is map of Ukraine. You have the same map, so it is not news for you, but I accompany my reasoning with this map. So this is contour of Ukraine here. Can you see cursor? Oh yeah, cursor is here. So this is Ukraine, and this is Russia, and this is Belarus, and this is Poland, and this is Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, and this is Moldova, a very small country, and this is Romania again. I am from eastern part of Ukraine, and I was born and bred in Donetsk. And in July of 2014, we moved from Donetsk to Mariupol. Mariupol distance between Donetsk and Mariupol. Donetsk and Mariupol is 100 kilometers, and we moved to village not far from Mariupol, and with advance Russians from Rostov to Mariupol, we decided to move to Kyiv, away from battlefield, and we stayed in village not far from Mariupol about 1 month, a bit less than 1 month, and after staying there for 3 weeks approximately, we moved to some village in the Kyiv district, and we stayed there for 1 month again, and after that we moved to another village, and blah 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 blah, and to cut long story short, we changed our 7th flat just 2 months ago. It is a quite interesting story. So our landlord actually had 2 flats. 1 flat for him, for his family, and another one for rental. And 2 months ago, by the way, he lived on left bank of Kyiv. I mean, left bank of Dnipro River. This is Dnipro River. Troyeshchina. It is a sleeping area. So drone, fortunately without explosives inside, attacked his flat, and it was completely destroyed. And it was a miracle that my landlord and his family stayed alive. And after his apartment was destroyed, we had to urgently search another. So it was the 7th apartment during this war. And war for me began in 2014. So I just repeat that we changed 7 housings during this war. Well, let's return to last night attack. Well, attack, as I told you before, our Russia began to attack us with ballistic missiles and drones early this morning. So it was about 20 past midnight, and we knew about this coming attack about 2 days ago, because of Russia launched quite a lot of reconnaissance missiles, not missiles, but drones, unmanned airborne vehicles, and as usual, before some massive attack, they launch drones like this to study the situation and choose and for choosing targets. The pups. So some guy is writing me. I can understand what's it. WZG pups. I don't know what he means. Well, and this attack lasted 7 hours 44 minutes or so. In any way, it lasted more than 7 hours. And the main targets of this attack were our energy infrastructure. And as a result of night attack, 1,107 living apartment buildings were they turned out without heat supply, and the temperature outside is minus 80. You cannot imagine what trouble it is to be without heating in such severe frost. It is terrible. It is terrible, guys. Just try our shoes on, and taking into consideration that it is not first attack in this year, and war for most of us began nearly 4 years ago. In February 2024 will mark 4 years since the beginning of Russian full-scale invasion. And by the way, I'm a Kyiv guide. Before full-scale invasion, I conducted tours to Chernobyl exclusion zone. But Chernobyl exclusion zone now is closed for ordinary visitors, so I switched to tours around Kyiv and Kyiv district. In Kyiv itself, if you have got to visit Ukraine and Kyiv in such precarious times, I can give you a tour around places that were under occupation 4 years ago. This is Kyiv. It's here. So we visit Dmitrivka, Irpin, Bucha, Borodyanka, places that were under occupation. This tour lasts about 6 or 7, even 7 hours in my car, and during my tour we 150 kilometers. It is clear that this my tour is not entertainment tour. It is immersion in our present life. Now, just 1 hour ago and or so, our authorities issued sign all clear, so there are not attacks on Kyiv at present. And as I told you before, 1,100 and something living apartments building are without without heating, and outside is 18 below zero. It is terrible situation, and they want us uh, to force to surrender, to give up, but it is impossible. It is impossible to reach our capitulation, because we understand that capitulation for Ukrainians means uh, concentration camps and filtration camps, and we don't want to be Russians. We don't want. So I say for myself, but I know, I'm sure that maybe 80% of all Ukrainians will support me. They uh, same-minded people. Well, guys, now I want to tell you about Kyiv. So, Kyiv is home for nearly 3 million people. This is here. This is here, and Kyiv divided into two parts geographically by river of Dnipro. So this is a left bank of Kyiv. So it is it is right bank of Kyiv, and this is left bank of Kyiv. So left bank of river Dnipro in Kyiv is mostly living apartment area or sleeping area, and it began to be built in second part of 60s of last century, because of here you can see Dnipro River, and this is water reserve, and here in the city of Vyshgrad was built dam on the Dnipro River, and construction of this dam stopped floods that left bank of Kyiv, gently sloping bank of Kyiv, suffered for many years, for many hundreds and thousands of years, floods on left bank of Kyiv stopped, and this area began to be built. Now I rent a flat on left bank because of rental prices here on left bank are much cheaper than on right bank, because of right bank of Dnipro is historical part of the city with a lot of offices, but left bank of the city of Dnipro River is mostly sleeping area. Well, let's go back to last air attack. Now you can see map that shows traces of missiles, ballistic missiles, and guiding missiles and drones. So they launched hundreds of drones and dozens of missiles. So the main targets of these missiles were Vinnytsia. It is it is in the center of Ukraine, and Kyiv, and Kharkiv, it is here, and Dnipro and Zaporizhia. I'll show you some destructions in Kyiv. Well. Sometimes not easy, too much sources of information, but I get news from my favorite sources of information. And by the way, let's have a look at the highway between Kyiv and Odessa. I don't know what he wanted to express with this film. Maybe that road is under ice. It's my cat. She wants to go to other room. Oh yeah. So this is one of the apartment buildings that was destroyed by Russian, I think, drone, not missile, because of drone. I can see that it was drone. And this is metro station, and many people use metro stations as a bomb shelter.
Ну і власне зараз ті люди, які тут ночували, які знаходилися тут у великій кількості, зібралися, пішли додому. У Києві відбій повітряної тривоги, а станція Контрактова площа вже наповнюється тими людьми, які сюди прямують на...
It was all clear sign in Kyiv, so people left metro stations and went home. But by irony, home is not shelter anymore. And I tell you more, in many flats here in Kyiv, temperature is as low as zero, maybe just a little bit higher than zero, due to the fact that our heating system is destroyed by Russians. And this winter is the most difficult winter for not only residents of Kyiv, but also for residents of the whole Ukraine, and especially suffer Kharkiv residents due to proximity to Russia, and time of flight of ballistic missiles is very short, maybe just 1 or 2 minutes. Russia is a barbaric country, and they actually cannot explain what for this wage of this war. It was absolutely unpredictable for us 12 years ago. Russia is the biggest country in the world that has biggest territory and practically unlimited natural resources, but due to propaganda, Russians support this war, and they started this war 12 years ago, and it was absolutely unpredictable for us, for me in any way. So what for? So they annexed Crimea, they practically annexed Donetsk and Lugansk districts, and full-scale invasion occurred on 24th of February 2022. And all this time we stayed in Kyiv, and full-scale attack on Kyiv started for us 8 minutes to 5 in the morning. At that time we were on the 9th floor of a 9-story building, and we were able to see a lot of explosions around us, and it was very scary. It was very scary. And first, first targets of Russian invaders were food depots and power stations and so on. Infrastructure, but not living apartment buildings, I must confess. And in February and first part of March, I mean 2022, we experienced a lot of deficiency of very simple food, bread, spaghetti, salt, and also alcohol. So alcohol disappeared our shops. It is not main, but quite important part of our life. But it is not so important for us. It is not important for us. And I remember that in March of 2022, it was dry law. So it was all alcohol was expropriated from shops, and we led absolutely a sober life. And I refused alcohol in first time of beginning of Russian invasion on safety reasons, because of my car was full of diesel, and I was ready to leave my flat, my rent that I rented at that time. But my flat and my house, I don't expect they are in living conditions, but they are still in Donetsk, eastern part of Ukraine. But the last time I saw my house in nearly 12 years ago, and I suspect that I will not be able to see them again in the nearest future, because of even after war will be finalized, I am not going to go to my small motherland Donetsk, because of that area is scorched land, and you see, people underestimate Russian propaganda, and in many cases, in overwhelming number of cases, it destroys it destroys people's minds, and people lose ability to reason, and it is big trouble. I was born and bred in the Soviet Union, and I know what is Soviet and Russian propaganda. So I was sure that Ukraine, but at that time it was part of Soviet Union, that Soviet Union surrounded by enemies, by hostile countries, and they all want to make us slaves and occupy Soviet Union. So not so that I was crazy. Everyone, it was a result of propaganda. And in Soviet Union, excuse me, we lived behind the Iron Curtain, similar to North Korea. But North Korea has a more tough regime, but in Soviet Union, we had only 2 or 3 TV channels, and quite a lot of newspapers and magazines, but they all were state-run media sources, and and they were all subordinated Communist Party, Central Committee of Communist Party, and of course KGB. KGB was political police. At that time, its name was, but it had not much meaning. What's the name of this service? Police or militia? It was political police, and all people thought the same. Because of if you was non-conformist, it was punished, like in Russia, in the modern Russia. If you have thoughts different from the official position of official government, so it was crime. And you know about Gulag. Gulag, a system of concentration camps, and it was state in state. Gulag. Maybe you want to know abbreviation, and I decipher this was Gulag. Gulag is for main. GU, it is headquarter. So main headquarter of just camps. Main quarter of camps. It is these words are for Gulag, and you obviously know what is KGB. It is K for committee of G. It is state, government, state. B, безопасность. It is security. It was terrible organization, and Soviet Union lasted 70 years. And during Soviet era, no one knows exactly, but dozens of millions of Soviet residents were killed or died in the concentration camps in Gulag. You can see that I dressed into some demi-season. This spring coat, because of temperature in my flat is about between 12 and 13 degrees. Fortunately, above zero. Because of outside temperature outside is 18 below zero. It is quite windy today, and many living apartments buildings are without electricity. So I'm going to show some more photos. Oh my gosh. There are not really much information about damages in Kyiv because of our authorities tried not to show the places of their attacks because of it is secret for several hours. This is Konstantinovka. I know this city very well because Konstantinovka is less than 100 kilometers from my home in Donetsk. Russian liberators came, and they destroy everything in their path. Czechia today, but I wanna show you news from Ukraine, but not from Czech Republic. Though in our world is very small now, and events in different countries of the world have very big importance for us. Okay, let's switch to other source of information. It is segregator. Ukrnet, you can see its address, but I don't know whether it has English. No, it is just two options: Russian and Ukrainian, because of many people in Ukraine still speak Russian, because of Russian language in Soviet times was the only it was the only language we studied and lived in. My friend called me. Well, guys, my name is Sergey Uzlov, and I am a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk, and now I have been living in Kyiv for nearly 12 years, and nowadays I conduct tours around Kyiv itself and Kyiv district, and before full-scale invasion I conducted tours to Chernobyl exclusion zone. Maybe you don't, not everyone of you know what Chernobyl exclusion zone is. Chernobyl exclusion zone is the area contaminated with radiation after explosion at unit number 4 in Chernobyl nuclear power plant. And that area, Chernobyl exclusion zone, was super popular among visitors of Kyiv and Ukrainians, and it covers square 2,400 square kilometers, and Chernobyl exclusion zone is the area where no one lives, just people work there, some scientists, some firemen, and some researchers, and people who keep, in one word, those who keep Chernobyl nuclear power plant in a safe condition. But Chernobyl exclusion zone now is under authority of our military forces due to its proximity to Belarus. And so maybe you know that full-scale invasion on Ukraine in 2022, Russia started from through Belarus and through Chernobyl exclusion zone. So now just normal, ordinary tourism is prohibited to Chernobyl exclusion zone. But if you have permission, if you have accreditation of our military forces, it is no problem. I can organize tour for you, and I cannot tell how much is it, and because the situation is changed, it's a subject of change. Literally, not maybe every day, but quite often. And in general, if you wanna visit Ukraine nowadays, I try to be helpful to you, because of now I conduct tours around Kyiv district and Kyiv by itself, and during my tour around Kyiv district, we visit places that were under occupation 4 years ago. We visit such infamous places as Bucha, Irpin, Borodyanka, and so on. We will visit, by the way, it is by my car, this car tour. We will visit exploded bridges, battlefields, destroyed buildings, and so on. It lasts about 6 hours. If you have guts, to visit Ukraine in such precarious times, because of Ukraine is not the safest place in the world. Well, let's go through news on Ukrnet. Its head reads that parts of left bank of Kyiv is without and heating due to attack of Russia. Here you can see tent. It's a tent where people able to obtain some food, some heat, and telephone and internet communications. Because of internet, telephone, as well as electricity supply don't work properly here in Kyiv. In Kyiv, Darnitsa, and Dnipro districts left without heating after night's attack of Russian Federation. Also, the rest of houses have urgent electricity cuts. This information presented by Mayor of Kyiv, Vitaly Klitschko. Did you know that Vitaly Klitschko is a boxing champion, and now he is our mayor? In general, about 1,170 living apartments buildings are without heat supply. It is a very big trouble. It is catastrophe for residents of these living apartments building, because of outside temperature is 18 below zero. Can you imagine that without hot water, without heating, living apartment buildings gets cold, and in many apartments temperature is as low as zero, maybe just a little bit higher than zero. Also, Mayor of Kyiv announced that workers of communal and utility companies started renovation works, but in apartment buildings that had not heat supply, also under repair. So after massive attack on 9th of January, it's nearly 1 month ago, dozens and even hundreds of living apartments buildings are without heating, and temperature in that flat is about zero. Enemy for 9th time attacked thermal stations in Kyiv. Russian troops attacked heat generating stations last night, 3rd of February. This time, Russian army used combat drones, ballistic and guided missiles for targeting Kyiv, Kyiv district and Kharkiv. Well, guys, thank you for watching my stream. I am just aspiring streamer, and I will be very grateful for you if you put a like button, if not difficult for you, and subscribe my channel. This channel and other channel, it is my backup channel. And I plan to run my streams from other channel if you help me to reach 50 subscribers. This channel has about 750 subscribers, but other channel has only about 12 subscribers. But maybe you don't know that YouTube algorithm needs he demands 50 subscribers as minimum to start streams. If I have less than 50 subscribers on my channel, so it makes it impossible to make streams. Well, what more? Russians massively attacked Dnipro River, Dnipro city with drones and missiles. In Dnipro started fire, and some infrastructural object was partly destroyed, and this is some bungalow, some house was destroyed. But you know, when our authorities tell that some people were wounded, for example, last night only 3 residents of Kyiv out of 3 million residents were wounded. I cannot agree with them because of every attack, every destruction of our energy system brings a lot of illnesses and a lot of deaths, indirect deaths, because of many elder people. They have chronic diseases, and for elder people, it's temperature 0 and even 12 degrees is unacceptable. And look at me. I cannot say that I'm old chap, but I'm not young. Not a young boy, and I'm pensioner, and I need just comfort temperature that is maybe 18, maybe 20 degrees Celsius. But now in my apartment temperature is about 12. It is very cold. That's why I put on my coat, my favorite lemon colored coat. Well, guys, thank you very much for your likes and for your subscription. And my name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk, and I'm also Kyiv and Kyiv district guide, and also Ukraine guide. I conduct mostly car tours, And if you're interested in events in Kyiv with through eyes of ordinary Kyiv residents, so please subscribe my channel and without hesitation ask me questions. I was born in Soviet Union, so I also know a lot about life in the Soviet Union, and I will willingly share my memory, my recollections with you, if it is a matter of your interest. Please also will you text me where you're from. It is important for me because of I want to know, and maybe I have some questions about your home places. Yesterday I tried to conduct my stream from outside, but to say true, I'm not going to lie, temperature was very cold, and it was very windy, so I had not opportunity to run my streaming for long, and it lasted about 1 hour only, and there were not much viewers. I don't know why, but if you tell me how to promote my channel, I will be very grateful to you. And please text me what would you like to see in Kyiv during my coming tours, because of temperature outside is 18 below zero now, and it is impossible to run stream during such low temperature. But weather forecast tells that it will be thaw in a couple of days, and temperature will rise as high as maybe zero, maybe -2. For us, it is okay after such severe frost. -2 is it is okay. Well. Let's see more news. Information about number of drones and missiles. Aggressors used, last night, 4 missile Zircon. Zircon, it is newest Russian missile with hypersonic speed. 32 ballistic missiles Iskander M or C-300 from Berdyansk district. 32, it's a lot. We have not opportunity to down all ballistic missiles because of it is very high speed, and consequently a very short time of their flight. They also use seven guided missiles X or Ha-22, Ha-32 from Bryansk also. 28 guided missiles X-1 101 or 101 Iskander K from waters of Caspian Sea and from Kursk district, and 450 unmanned airborne vehicles, Shahid, Gerbera, Italmas, and drones of other types from directions: Berdyansk, Kursk, Oryol, Shatalovo, Millerovo, Primorsk-Akhtarsk, and about 300 out of them are Shahids. It's terrible. Can you imagine that some foreign country attack you with such big amounts of missiles? Oh, well, guys, it is another air attack. I have a special application. It shows air attacks in Kyiv. So, well, let's read what is flying on us. So, where is Kharkiv? Well. Just in several seconds we will have information about this present attack. Now Kyiv is under attack again. Fresh info is down on the page. It is some high-speed flying object on Chernigiv. Chernigiv is 100 kilometers from Kyiv, so its destination is unknown. And what else? It is a missile threat from some plane, so there are no details. Just they issued alarm, and that's all. This is brief information about last night attack. It was downed 450 flying objects, 412 drones, three guided missile X-22, four missile Zircon, 11 ballistic missiles Iskander 300, and 20 guided missiles X-101. So as you can see, not all threats were taken down. Well, guys, please subscribe my channel. It is very important for me. And tomorrow, no, excuse me, maybe not tomorrow, maybe on the day after tomorrow, I'm going to conduct my streaming from Kyiv streets. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel and tell me what would you like to see in Kyiv. Because of Kyiv is an ancient city. It was founded more than 1,500 years ago, and believe me, there is what to see, what to show you, and please help me build my future tour. Has lost and has lost and will continue. Yeah, quite agree with you. Well, guys, I'm waiting for your information. What would you like to see in Kyiv? Kyiv is home for about 3 million people, and I have a lot of options where to walk and what to see, and maybe you are interested in living apartments area, not historical part of Kyiv, because of I'm renting a flat on left bank, and left bank is a sleeping area. Maybe you wanna see how people live on left bank. So please text me about this, and I try to satisfy your curiosity. And because I'm professional tour guide, and I conducted in general more than 1,000 tours around Kyiv and Kyiv district, and my main destination before full-scale invasion was Chernobyl exclusion zone. Chernobyl exclusion zone is an area that is still contaminated with radiation after explosion at Chernobyl nuclear power plant. If you wanna know more about... sorry.
Пошкодили монумент «Батьківщина матір».
Та ти що?
Ну, мабуть, трошки, але ось так. І
So,
зараз швидкісна ціль, обстріл балістики йде. Ну, Х-22.
oh my gosh. My wife just informed me that Russia damaged a famous monument, motherland, mother Ukraine. You know, it is huge. I'll show you these monuments. Мати Батьківщина. So this monument was this one. Just second. This monument was damaged just several minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I cannot promise you to show that place because of it may be blocked by the police. By the way, this monument was erased in 1982. It overlooks to Russia with the sword and shield. And the length of the shield is 16 meters long. Can you imagine the size of this monument in general? Well, Russia destroys everything. And last week they attacked our Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. It is our shrine. It is a monastic complex in Kyiv. Just let me show this one.
Не саму Батьківщину матір, а музей Батьківщини.
Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. Okay. And this is Kyiv-Pechersk monastic complex. It was built, it was erected early 11th century, and last week they damaged entrance to Kyiv monastery. This one is Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. So little by little they are destroying our capital and the Ukraine in a whole. But sometimes it shocks me, how it wonders me how we are able to withstand this callous shelling and destruction of Ukraine, because of every day we experience air attacks. Not to mention that this war started 12 years ago, nearly 12 years ago. Just full-scale invasion started nearly 4 years ago, but in general, this war began 2014. Well, guys, well, if you want more news from Kyiv, so please subscribe my channel, and maybe by the end of the day I will on the air again, and situation in Kyiv with destruction will be more widespread, and now a lot of information is just secret, under secret, and I'll show you more information about last attack on Kyiv. So thank you for watching me, and once again, my name is Sergey Uzlov, and please subscribe my channel and put and hit like button. It is very important for me for the inspiring blogger and streamer. So see you on my channel, guys. See you. Bye bye. Bye bye, and best greetings from frozen and invincible Kyiv. Bye bye.